Greetings, my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you're all doing okay. Hope you're enjoying this beautiful Sunday. All right, so in this one, I am going to be taking a look at what Captain Shea Hope had to say after his team was defeated yesterday in the second ODI against England. I'm also going to be giving you a recap of how things went down in the Super 50 game yesterday between Jamaica Scorpions and the West Indies Academy. Because of the West Indies game yesterday, I didn't get a chance to go through the Super 50 game that was played. But just stick around until the end and you will hear all of that. And also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. That will definitely help us out a lot. All right, so before I take a look at what Captain Shea Hope had to say, I am just going to go through this batting scorecard here. So the Jamaica Scorpions versus the West Indies Academy. Jamaica Scorpions came out victorious by 80 runs, and it was via the Duckworth-Lewis system. So 80 runs. Now, the Scorpions, they scored 250 48.1 overs. They were led by Kirk McKenzie. He made 90, missing out on a century there, my people. 90 of 92 deliveries, 13 fours and 1 6, going at a strike rate of 98. So Kirk McKenzie leading the way there. Now, John Campbell, who is captain in the team, who recently returned to competitive cricket, he scored 39 of 32 with 3 fours and 2 6s, going at a strike rate of 122. So those were the two guys at the top there. We also had former West Indies Test Vice Captain Jermaine Blackwood getting a start. He made 33 from 55 with 1 4. So a lot of rotation of strike there from Jermaine Blackwood. In the back end, we had Brad Barnes getting 90 and Romaine Morris, the wicketkeeper, getting 15. Odin Smith, he also chipped in with he got 23 from 30. So 250. Now, in terms of the bowling for the West Indies Academy, they were led by Blades, who got 4 for 46 from his 8.1 overs. Lane, he picked up 2 for 40 from 9 overs. So those were the main contributors there with the ball for the West Indies Academy. As a matter of fact, Joshua Bishop, he also was amongst the wickets, getting 3 for 35 from 10 overs. And he also had a maiden in the mix there. Now, when it was time for the West Indies Academy to chase, they lost their their openers without them putting any runs on the board. So Justin Jagassar scored. He didn't score. Akeem Ogis didn't score either. So, very, very tough time there for the West Indies Academy at the top. But after those two, the other two batsmen that came, they were able to put together a very good partnership. You understand? So Jagassar didn't score, Akeem Ogis didn't score. Rivaldo Clark came and made 35 of 47, and he had 5 fours in that knock. Teddy Bishop, who is captain in the team, he made 61 from 60 with 9 fours at a strike rate of 102. We also saw Carlan Bowen Tuckett getting 11. But after that, they lost quite a few wickets cheaply. And then Lane in the back end got 29 from 14. Very entertaining knock there, it seemed. He had 3 6s and 1 4 to his name. But unfortunately for him and his team, they fell well short. Now, bowling for the Jamaica Scorpions, Marquino Minley, he picked up 3 wickets for 6 runs from 4 overs. Javier Royal, he got 3 for 44 from 8 overs. And we also saw Brad Barnes getting 3 for 22 from his 6 overs. So there you have it, my people. The Jamaica Scorpions picking up their first victory of this year's Super 50. So congratulations to them. And we just say that, the West Indies Academy, they just need to continue putting in the work because they are youngsters and a lot of them will probably roll over into the West Indies team in the near future. So they just got to keep on working. All right, talking about the West Indies team, captain of the ODI team, Shai Hope, he spoke after the game, and he was he sounded a little reserved. Could hear the disappointment in his voice. You understand? He was asked a couple of questions about his team, and he gave some good answers, but you could hear that he was really disappointed with how things turned out. He scored his 17th ODI century, but he wasn't even able to really talk about that in the interview. He was asked about it, and the man said, "Listen, if it didn't contribute to a win, say it's not important." You understand? And I know that scoring a century is important, but it's really tough to be celebrating an individual achievement when the team don't really get across the line. So he was asked about the target that we set, and he was saying that it was a decent total. He thought it was a decent total, especially seeing that the outfield was wet. You understand? Not necessarily really wet, but it was heavy. You understand? So he was thinking that that was a good enough total there that they set, but it wasn't to be. He was saying that the bowlers, they really need to be a bit more disciplined with their line and length. He also alluded to the first game. He spoke about the first game, saying, "Listen, when we were hitting the right line and length, we show, things happen. So we just need to continue to hit those right line and lengths, be a bit more disciplined, and try to really get those wickets even when the track is favorable to batsmen." So he was saying that we bowl a lot of wide balls, and we also bowl a lot of balls that were easy to score off. So obviously at that level, batsmen will take the opportunity to score off whatever easy balls were out there. You understand? So according to him, it's just all about rebounding, getting everything together, and trying to improve. He also spoke about his batsmen, saying that the batting group did well. He spoke about Casey Carty, saying that he's being consistent. He has been doing a lot of work behind the scene. He also spoke about Shafin Rutherford, talking about his fourth half century in 4 games. So shout out to Rutherford. And he also made mention of Shimron Hetmyer coming in and playing a nice little cameo. So I said it in the video yesterday, the batting wasn't the worst. We still had a lot of dot balls, but the bowling really let us down in yesterday's game. And Captain Shai Hope is basically saying that, not in so many words, but you can understand that he was really frustrated, seeing that we scored that amount of runs and we were unable to defend it. But one of them things, my people. We're gonna leave it right here so for now, and we will touch base again later on today after Manchester United kick out Chelsea teeth. Big up on yourself, my people, and later on we'll talk again. Bless.